What's up, fellas?
Good
What it
evening.
do?
What's going on, man? Another lazy Sunday. Being lazy, doing what we do. How's everything going?
It's been good, man. It's been good.
Good. That's good. We have a guest tonight. Very special guest tonight. Darcy, and he's with Almighty Legends. He's gonna be joining us just a couple of moments, just in a quick, brief second. Tonight we have people ask them if they have any questions they want to ask them, stuff like that, and we have some questions to ask him. So it's gonna be fun. And we want to thank him for dropping in and giving us this exclusive. It's nice. It's awesome. It's awesome, man. So without further ado, let's bring the man in and hear from him. Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
Hey,
What's going
how are ya?
on?
Good.
Welcome to the Lazy Boy Sunday.
I feel like I should have worn my helmet.
Well, okay, so the mask, real quickly, briefly, and I kind of went in. It's been a while since I said anything on the Pick Bar on Wednesday, but considering the current situation of the world right now, be it political, be it non-political, be it governmental, I'd rather establish maintaining my identity anonymous not be because I work for the government. So that's the day job. You're fortunate enough to have a day job that's making action figures. So see,
That's right.
You got the good one, man. I want that. Then I can stop being secret. But thank you for joining us, man. Very, very gracious for you to hang out with us, fellas, on our little show that we kick back and have a little fun and just talk about toys and stuff. That's kind of what we do, popular culture. So just going into it, we have a little short list of questions we want to ask you. But first of all, before we get any questions, just give us a breakdown on yourself and what you got.
I'm Dacre the toy maker. So I've been making Almighty Legends. That's what we're working on right now. It's been a sort of a just a project that is true to close to my heart for many years. So always wanted to kind of create my own action figures since I was a kid, playing with G.I. Joes and Transformers. Just since then, kind of developed in a film and sociology background, and then went into web design, and then finally a friend of mine said, "Hey, why aren't there any cool action figures based on the Bible?"
Nice.
You know what? I've always wanted to make something cool like that, and I think we could do it, especially as there's so much story to it. And if you make it right, where it's sort of like the Bible, but like heavy metal, like rock and roll. So that's kind of where I'm going with the whole Almighty Legends. We're starting with the 3 archangels and then the 4 horsemen, and they come together to unlock the final battle over light and shadow.
Oh wow!
Nice.
It's not only the end of the story, but it's also the beginning of the actual story that's going to come.
So this is sort of more or less this is Revelations in toy figure.
Right. Yes. Yeah, so it's going to be Revelations but Genesis at the same time. So it's the duality of the two. That's why when the 2 figures that we released, we went with we went with Azrael, and we also went with Gabriel. That kind of Azrael representing the death and the Omega, and then Gabriel is the Alpha, the herald of the messenger of God.
Yes. That's wow. So, and this is kind of, I guess we should. I don't really want to count this in our questions, but in going this way, was it like, okay, what's the? These are in public domain, right? These characters.
Oh yeah.
So,
it's the
that's
Bible,
what I thought.
so, yeah.
So you're free reign.
Well, and the thing is, is I wanted to kind of keep it so that the 3 archangels that are named in the Bible now is Gabriel, Michael, and Raphael. Those are the 3 and they also are going to represent the 3 virtues. So like the whole overall theme for them is faith, faith, hope, and charity, and that's it. I mean, that's really the most you kind of get there. Faith and community, hope for tomorrow, and then charity and love to give to others. And then
That's awesome.
The 4 horsemen, they're going to be represented by the 4 elements, the 4 powers, and also the 4 stages of life. Where you have Conquest, who's he's the first horseman, so he represents youth and also water, and then just our conquistador, like our urge to become like an adult, going from crawling to walking.
Wow.
And then war, he's the war of adulthood, which is the stories you hear around the fire. So he's represented by fire. And then famine, who is the earth and the balance of one's life at the end of their lives, kind of like before they take that big dirt nap.
Yeah.
And then death, he's represented by the wind, because he's the final breath of life.
Nice.
Oh wow.
This is fascinating. Like I mean, wow. I mean, I know your time is short, so let's just dive into some of the questions we have off the top of the head.
Wait, I just want to say something real quick off topic.
Yeah.
You have an amazing collection behind you. I just want to.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Everybody,
That's awesome.
is saying that.
Sorry.
Everybody in the chat's saying it, so just so you know, let's take a.
I was like looking at the Optimus and the Transformers and
man,
Joe collection. I'm like, oh my god, look at that. That's beautiful.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
Is that a CC helmet up in the top?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
awesome. My workbench, there's oh gosh, here, I'll try to turn around here.
Okay. Got that Coco up there.
Watch the mess. But yeah, over there you have the snake eyes.
Oh, sick.
Oh wow.
And the whole
Wow.
set up there.
Wow. Nice.
That's dope, man. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. People in the chat were like, "Oh, look at that the collection."
Yeah.
Oh man. And then Toy Addict, because Toy Addict being our resident jokester, he says, "Forget the collection. Look at the lineup of that beard." he's liking your beard.
I did line it up last night. Oh man, like a wolf man out there.
That's awesome. Yeah, so he's loving the beard.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we'll dive in real quick. You know, Blitz, you want to start off with yours, because yours is a perfect segue for what was just mentioned.
Well, I mean, he kind of answered kind of my first question, which was what was the inspiration into getting into your own toy line? So,
Right.
I guess my other question, because I know you're going to be with us in just a limited time, was for the scale of figures that you have right now, do you see yourself somewhere along in the future expanding into a larger scale of figures?
Okay.
So I would like to go both larger and also smaller.
Interesting.
So part of it is the figures themselves. I kind of have one here, but so these are going to be more of a 6.5-inch standard Marvel Legends scale. Part of it too is that they can't be too big because of the wings. And also, you want to have it kind of like floating. You want them in flight. But then we're also going to have smaller 4-inch figures to go with them. Those would be more like the humans, because these are more the legendary scales. And then I would love to maybe go like kind of a little bit bigger as well. Kind of have like a more like a celestial, but pretty much right now the plan is to keep it the Almighty Legends 6.5-inch, and then also the 4-inch figures that will be coming as well.
That is so cool.
That's awesome, because they kind of match scaling with like Storm collectibles, because Storm is 1/12, but it's really like 6.5 and both.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah. So they're they kind of are. I mean, it's hard to really scale them with Mythic Legions, because Mythic Legions got like 5 different scales. So they're kind of like the I call it like the Paladin, the Knight size.
Yes.
It's more similar to that size, and also it's just like a little bit shorter than Barrow Toys, the Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they're right about close to 7. You're right.
Right. Yeah. So they're going to be shorter than that. They'll be probably shorter than the Savage Crucible as well. So
Okay.
but those
But
are
they'll
already
still fit. They'll still
those are like up there.
they'll still fit
Yeah.
right in. That's,
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
what's
and that's why
awesome.
I'm going for it.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
And
Right.
also going with scaling, just because of what kind of characters they are, being biblical characters, these larger than lives, it's okay if they're a little bit bigger than everybody else because they're supposed to be, they're gods.
Well, they're celestial. So celestial, you don't
Yeah,
have an
celestial.
actual scale for them, but you always know in our kind of our history is that a celestial being would always be a giant or someone that's taller than what we would be. We'd be like in awe of this this creature.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Blitz, you have any other?
No, it was really those two. I mean, like I said, he explained heavily in the first one. So, but I think that's dope that you're planning on putting 4-inch figures and also going larger scale. And then Ozzy88 says in the chat, he said, where was it? I just saw it. The bad guy should be bigger beast.
Yeah.
So, assuming you're gonna, that's gonna be
we'll
dope. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah, because right now so people think that the 4 horsemen are the bad guys, but they're not, because the 4 horsemen were sent by God. They're our greatest fears. So fear isn't evil. Fear is something that leads to an evil. So so that's why they're going to be in that kind of the same scale, but they're not the actual bad guys yet. But yeah, we'll have. I plan on having like some big ones and stuff like that, like the Old Testament.
Wow. Well, which is a perfect segue, I think, for a question. Were you already versed in theology, or did you have to do a little studying before you decided?
I've always been a journeyman, like when it comes to like a going, travel with Christ and God, just kind of. But I'm always, I like to learn. I've always wanted to learn. I love the stories and the history, but I also love like our own history and like the history of like our world and like quantum physics and that type of stuff. I love the whole like learning about like Big Bang and like evolution and how it kind of can correspond with the Bible itself.
Yes.
So
Makes sense.
This kind of brings us into one of the topics we'll have in a couple minutes here.
Okay. One of my questions I had: what role did articulation play in determining the pricing for the figures? Because I've heard some things about how that is, a part of it, but did it play a role? What were the choices made in that?
So originally, articulation, it was going to have all the components were going to be built onto the figure, but that would hinder a lot of articulation points and stuff like that. So what I did was I actually took the armor and just removed it, and you have a base figure, because I'm a customizer. Like I'm a custom art, so I love just kind of like painting and creating my own parts and finding my own parts and stuff like that. So everything is kind of like a base body, and then it goes into you have armor pieces that you can interchange with other components. But we have over 34 points of articulation in just the figure alone, and then about 16 points in the wings.
Nice.
Wow.
I just wanted to have something that was pretty much in par with Marvel Legends. But I don't like the ratchet. I call it the ratchet torso. I like more of the split torso, and that way too you can like interchange them, kind of like Boss Fight Studios. I was inspired by their line.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's awesome. And then one of the other questions I had is, if you could do it over, what would you change? Was there anything that or something you might change going forward, like when you noticed in this first run?
I don't know if I really would change anything. I think I'm pretty happy with the way they came out. Probably just I don't know. There's nothing really I would change with it. I think I'm pretty proud of them. The only things I kind of changed was a couple of details that are going to be on the figures, because some of the like the prototypes that you kind of see in like the pictures and stuff like that. Parts of them look kind of like clay-like. They don't look really well detailed. So I just want to make sure that we are going to be getting a lot better detailed when they start coming out. So.
That's awesome. So there's nothing you missed that you felt like I'm gonna add that next time.
Yeah, nothing really that I can really think of. Maybe a couple extra weapons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Nice
then
to
it
hear.
all comes down to like, what is my budget and
Right,
what
right,
tooling
yeah.
costs. Like that's the craziest thing that I learned about. It's like it doesn't matter, how much the figure costs to make. It's the tooling that's going to get you.
Gotcha.
The whole
Right.
Kickstarter.
Wow. Green, what's your question?
Yeah. So my first question is, so what's your personal favorite figure from the line so far?
Nice.
So far, I think Michael. Yeah, Michael and Famine are my two favorite.
Nice.
I have I might have sent a photo or posted it
Yeah,
earlier.
we're gonna
Famine.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
we're also working on Michael right now. I'm trying to get him out. But I think
Okay.
those two, just because they're going to be really cool. Like the
That's
Famine, scary
Yeah.
looking. And then Asriel, just the death figure. He's the first one I made, and I just think he just came out really well. And I love the dark black and the purple and the gold and how they kind of mix together.
Yes.
That's like my hat right now. See, purple.
There you go.
Exactly.
Right.
They go together very well.
Yeah, and purple is one of my favorite colors too. Like it's
Oh yeah.
it's so awesome.
Yeah,
There's so
me
much
too.
you could do with it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that question kind of leads into my next question. So what's the character or figure that you're most excited about tackling, like in the future? Like, if you had to pick one biblical character that you're the most excited to do.
I'm looking forward to the golems.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the more like clay, like big, bulky, like rock looking figures.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, and then also the Goliath, the Samson, and then
Oh, nice.
the heroes of Daniel.
Okay.
I have like those as well, and then also eventually we're going to be going into the Egyptian gods as well.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, because
That's
I mean, like
awesome.
I said, it's all kind of, I'm taking elements. It's going to be based on the Bible, but we're going to have it based on what was going on at the time that we're working on for the story.
That's
awesome.
Right.
And I'm gonna throw a quick one at you.
Thank you.
Being that you just mentioned that, so are we gonna get like Samson or something from you? Oh.
Yeah, so there's gonna be, we'll have heroes, but it's not. So the story is gonna have it's kind of like 2 packs, 3 packs, and like 4 packs type stuff,
Yes.
army builders, stuff like
Okay.
that. Well, yeah, we'll have Samson and Delilah, and he'll be more of the 6-inch figure, but he'll be a human style. He'll be big, and
That is so nice, and of course,
That's exciting.
the David and Goliath, of course,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Awesome, man.
And then you'll have David Goliath,
With a couple lions
um,
sprinkled in,
Isaac and Abraham.
Yes.
I would
Wow.
want my biggest ambition is to have Noah's Ark, and the Ark itself be like a
what?
place that you open it up, and that's where you can put your figures in.
Wait a second. Okay,
Wow.
okay, you got to elaborate on that. What's your thought process on that? Because I mean, that basically sounds like one of the biggest HasLabs ever.
Right, exactly. I was like, oh, man. But if you could do it just right, where it's just like basically like the old Darth
Full
Vader
carrying cases.
carrying
Yeah.
case. That's all you do, but shaped like an arc, and you just split it open.
Oh, nice.
And then
Oh,
you
wow.
have on the side of it will be like you put the figures in on both
That is
sides.
so clever.
So
I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely do
and it's
that.
just like it's just a little carrying case. It doesn't have to be like a play set, but it's a little carrying case. But that's the arc.
Yes, yeah. Because I was gonna say that HasLab would be like, I don't know, probably like $2,500, and it'd be the size of the U.S. flag that came out back in the day.
But remember, these are for the 4-inch figures, so these aren't going
It'd
to be
still be the size of the U.S.
Still
flag.
will be, yeah.
Oh man, that's cool. Green, did you have any other ones?
No, that was it. Yeah.
Well, I wanted us to
Thank
dive
you so much.
into we got some slides from you, so I wanted
cool.
you to break them down for us. So give me 1 second here, and I'll pull them up, and we will look at them. I didn't really put them in any particular order, so we're just gonna go through as they come up.
This is Michael. Oh,
okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So what we're looking at here, these are just early concept ideas that I'm working on. with a guy over on Etsy. He's an artist that does kind of like beam effects and stuff like that for 6-inch figures. And these are gonna plug into the back of the angel figures, and they're halos.
Oh,
So these are just like the early like concept of saying this is what we need to, these are the kind of dimensions they'll look like. But yeah, you'll put them the gray spot that you see. That's going to be the figure's head. That's where the head would be, and then the two circles down there. That's where the wings peg in. So you have it behind it, and it'll kind of like come up and around. And it'll just be like little sets you can buy.
So. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what the next one is. Let's go to it. Give me a second. 1 second. Gotta get it prepped up.
Well, while he does that, I have the link that you sent me for the pre-orders as well.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah.
We're going to put that up at the end of the show on the pages. And we do so much collabs in the community. So we'll be sending that link to everybody in the collab as well.
Cool.
Right.
Cool.
But it will be up on the Lazy Boys and the YTG Pick Bar page.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you
cool.
see that one?
Yeah, so this one, so part of the whole, like, the thing with Almighty Legends, what kind of sets us apart from stuff is that, as you know, I was a sociology major, but I was in a film major, but I always want to try to make a way that we can give back to the community. They're going to be charity figures. Part of it is it's a bronzed style Gabriel.
Oh,
wow.
So part of it too is the funny part is that we got third in the Kickstarters because we were up against the Biblical Adventures and then the Savage Crucible at the same time. Bronze would be a good one, and also the bronze kind of statues. But so what we're doing is we're going to sell 650 of these will be available to the public to buy.
okay.
And then 350 additional are going to be made because we have like 1,000 allocation for each color that we can do. So the 350, they're going to be given away to Toys for Tots or charity.
Oh wow, awesome!
Toy drive. Part of that too is that we're going to have it so that if you buy a charity figure, if you buy just one, you automatically will get a collector's coin that's going to have, it's like a wooden nickel that's going to have 10% off a future purchase on our website. And if you get two of them, it's kind of like buying two, give one away. Because that's basically how it all works, the 650 and the 350. So if you buy two of them, you get it at a special deal, and you also will get a 20% coin.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can use that, on a future purchase or at a show. And then for the 350 that get made, for the kids that get those, they're going to get a 25% discount coin to use on the site if they want a different figure. And then also when they go to shows and stuff like that, they can sign up for our newsletter and giveaways, and then also free swag. When they swag. That's a different show.
Yeah.
So you get like T-shirts and stuff like that for them.
AC Mecca had a question. Is there going to be a comics for this? Are you tying any comic books?
Oh, I think that's one of the slides.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get to the next one. Give me a second. Let's see here. This one, then. Let's see. Did that one.
Is that my mic?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So these, wow. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, these are the wing sets. So we have them discounted down on the whole backer kit. Everything's all discounted. So you're gonna get $15 per set. These are the basic wing colors. These are gonna be black, white, and transparent gray. And you get 2 sets of wings per pack or per set. So you have the fully articulated ones on the top, and then you'll have extra ones on the bottom, which will plug also into a 4-inch figure as well.
Wow. Oh, they're interchangeably plugging in the 4-inch too.
for the bottom
That's
ones.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
dope.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. That is.
And the wings actually are going to fold in, and they can actually twist and tilt as well. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And got this one. Let's see. This looks like it's. This is interesting. Wow. How this is the latest.
Okay.
This going
Yeah,
to
so
be
here we go. So
wow.
just this kind of an exclusive thing is I just signed up with D. Brady Art. He's a published artist and writer who's big in like the biblical community. So he's going to actually be helping me work on an 8-page story that we're going to start as a Kickstarter, and then it's going to eventually be put into a trade paperback. So, and it will be sold at different venues and stores and everywhere. So yeah, we're working on a comic book. So,
wow,
that's awesome.
That's how it's gonna,
yeah. So
man.
that's Michael right there.
Yes.
The story, basically, it's going to take place 30 to 15,000 years ago. It's the final passing of the people from the Bering Sea Bridge. So it's kind of like everything's kind of melting and everything's going to shit, and they're just like, all right, we got to go. And then, but God sends Michael down to defend them, and while he's defending them against like these 3 beasts, the humans are also kind of like trying to fight their own battle as well across the bridge. So it's like an Odyssey where it's kind of instead of what should have taken a month to cross the bridge is now taking almost a year.
Wow.
And, so there's going to be just the story, that we're right with it.
That is so cool. Wow, man. This is yeah.
And at the same time too is I'm working with Giannis Rubis. I can't remember how to pronounce the last part of his name. He actually was an artist that worked on the Savage Crucible comic book that they're doing. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to have about 3 to 5 page mini comic book that's going to go with the figures.
Oh yes.
So it's kind of like an advertisement and also introduction of the characters that you're going to get with the figures themselves.
Oh, that's awesome good. Because then the way. Like, however, which way you go with the story in the comics, people can recreate with photos and toys. So that's awesome. It's kind of like a guideline.
It's pretty much what I'm trying to do. It's a guy exactly. It's basically you make your own story. I'm just giving you kind of like the pieces and the snippets of how to do it.
Right.
That's awesome.
I like your own campaign.
Right. Exactly. I love it. Choose your own adventure. Like those were my favorites when I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
That's kind of like with the Lucifer figure. It's one of these things where it's like you can make a Lucifer figure out of all the parts that are in the backer kit, but you have to know which ones to get, and you make it yourself. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, so cool. So this is Famine. This is an artist that approached me, just to kind of like an up and coming guy that just kind of wanted to learn how to do sculpting. So I said, all right, I'll give you a chance. Help me out. So he, after all that, I kept telling him, this is what I need you to do. This is how it needs to work. He's got to work on our figure. He actually helped create this the Famine figure that we're going to be using.
Wow.
So the helmet's removable. He's got like this earthy, like dead sticks and mud and just kind of like ugliness to him. And you take his head, his helmet off, and he's got like greasy hair, and he's got a big grimace on his face. And then if you look at his shoulders, the pauldrons on his shoulders, those will actually fit over the face of the blank figures.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Nice.
That's awesome.
Again, it's the whole like my customizer like brain the way I want it.
That's great. Yeah. That's excellent.
That helmet looks amazing.
Yeah.
I just zoomed in just now to see.
All the sticks and stuff, and then like his belt has got like vines that are coming down, and then his skirt, which you can't really see, but the skirt's got holes in it. It's all like worn out.
Yes.
Yeah, because he represents old age, but he also represents the balance of one's life. The balance of youth and the balance of near future. So
yes. Okay, so here's a quick question for you. What is the turnover process from, conceiving it to getting it sculpted to getting, like, what's the process to getting that figure in your hand that you feel is the prototype that you're ready to go to print? What's the time?
I mean, it can be anywhere from, it's all also, like, this one is taking me a while because this guy, he's not really like a professional like sculptor. So I'm going to be giving this to my production team and say, okay, let's make it work now. But this just gives you an idea, like the concept of what it will look like. But yeah, so usually it would take anywhere between 20 days for the first prototypes and designs to come out. If I'm going with my production company.
Nice.
And then yeah, tooling, that's where you get the scheduling. That's gonna be like the whole like production side of things. But yeah, usually I can get a prototype done within about 20 to 30 days if I go through my production team. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, my
That's
production
not bad at
team
all.
working that I have is they already are in the market, but they more work with like smaller toys, like kitschy toys you'd find at like a Walmart, like Baby Shark and like the little superheroes, DC figures, stuff like that. So, but this is yeah. So they have factories already set up, and we're all it's a well established company. So I'm pretty excited to be able to work with them. So,
that's awesome.
Cool. This is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We got some more. Let's see. We got.
While he does that, I got a question real quick. How long you been collecting before, the almighty process? Like I said, you got a great collection.
Yeah, I've been collecting since I was young, and then I kind of stopped for a while, back in like the early 2000s, and then I quit smoking in like 2009. Which
Freed
is like,
you
all
up
right,
for some money.
I got some money.
All right.
$5, sure. Yeah,
That's awesome.
G.I. Joe's at TJ Maxx for like $5. Like, all right, not if anybody have cigarettes, I'll do it.
I'd have to say this is a first on the show. We've never had anybody come on here. Well, I stopped smoking, so it freed up my wallet to get action figures. That's a new one. Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's a win-win though. It became
Right.
But the problem is I love them so much, and I've been like, I always want more, but I'm like, I gotta sell some or I gotta do something with it. So
that's true.
That's every toy collector's struggle.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is just an early concept that we're working on right now for a T-shirt that we're going to be doing for PowerCon. We're going to be going to PowerCon this year, my first time.
Nice.
I'm going to be doing like kind of a floor herald. So basically, people that want to volunteer and just wear free T-shirt for walking around, and they can somebody wants to. If someone sees it, they basically can follow them to the booth, try to get more people to come to the booth. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, so we're working on a T-shirt here. And then 88 Figs, I think he's on here, but yeah, there he is. He's actually working on some designs as well. So
that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Ozzy's a great guy, man.
Yeah,
he was
the if you see like some of the early like Azrael photos, he was the first one to get my the Azrael prototype, and he did an amazing job. And I basically sold the Kickstarter, and I come from a photography background where I was a professional photographer for a online Asian antique company, and so the first thing you learn is that photos sell the product.
Yes.
If you don't have good photos, then you're not going to be selling anything. So
yes.
Very true. Very true. So this here.
Oh yeah. So these are heads that we're working on. Part of the all-in packages that we did. See if I can actually. I'm gonna get you here. But so the all-in packages, they included an STL file of a head sculpt that I was going to give to all the all-in backers. But what I've decided is that I think it's just easier to give everybody an actual head.
Yeah.
So I'm printing them out. Tristan, he's Immortal Creations, I believe it's called. He's the one he's been printing them, and he designed a couple of these. Yeah, we're gonna be. Everybody gets the first level, which I believe is the Seraphim head, and then there's an Orphanum head, and then there's a Broken Michael head.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Wow.
And those other two, what I'm going to be doing for the all-in packers, is that for the first tier, because there's more first tier than there were the other tiers, is I'm going to offer them the other heads, like I think it's $45 for the other two. So we'll just do it that way, and that way you can have an actual physical head, and you don't have to do the STL file and figure out how to print them if you don't have a printer.
Right.
That's awesome. That's dope.
Yeah.
Speaking of 88 Figs,
There he is.
He says this. Wait, he says this right here.
Oh yeah.
The first vehicle.
Well, it kind of is if you look at the head sculpt on that. You see the Ophanum.
Yeah. Oh wow.
You see if I can pull it up here. Actually, I can't.
Okay.
I don't know if I can present it, but I'll hop on here real quick. All right, I'm sending it to Benny.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
All right, hold on.
All right, I got it. Give me a second.
Yeah, Tristan Castillo is the I'm probably pronouncing his last name wrong, but he's the sculptor that helps create the Seraphim and the Orphanum.
I just sent it
Yeah, you
to
sent
you,
it.
June.
Give me a second.
But if anything, I mean, I could pull it up on my phone and I could just show it, right?
You might
so you
want
get
to,
it up.
because it might take me a second to save
But
it.
you guys can see more or less.
Hold on. Stay like that. Oh, okay,
Oh,
nice.
that's sick.
That's awesome.
So in the middle
Wow.
there is a little Christ baby.
Oh wow.
Let me see
So,
if I can
yeah.
zoom in a little
Okay.
more.
Yeah, you can see it. You can totally see that.
And then it's
Yeah.
got like these kind of like arms or rings around it, which are all filled with eyes and feathers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's sick.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
yeah. And that comes out too. So it plugs in the back, and you take it out, and then you'll have like this kind of like weird like head with a little baby in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me show the
Yeah.
other one that you sent me as well, so they can see the side where the side of it.
That's crazy. Wow. Oh, nice.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
That is so sick now seeing the
Wow.
depth. You see the
Yeah.
depth of it.
It's so detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, so everybody can get one of these. They're if you're all, I'm giving it to the all-in backers first, and then I'm making enough so I'll have a few at like the shows as well. So we'll have like a
Okay.
few left.
Wow. That is so
That's
cool.
dope.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I had a couple more. Let's see, we had.
Where are you based at? Like where's
New Hampshire.
okay.
Oh, nice.
New Hampshire.
Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm also looking at for like shipping and stuff. I'm looking at shipping out of Michigan as well.
Okay.
Getting
Okay.
one of those shipping companies. Otherwise, I'd be shipping out of what Jason Bienvenu does. Buy a rental locker
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
storage unit, I guess.
And okay, this is the one I was wanting to share. It looks like it's a slightly different pack.
Oh yeah, so these are, different color. This is more of a premium colors.
Yeah.
Like a magenta, blue, and then kind of like a hunter green.
Yes.
So yeah, so we just that way too. If you're a painter, you can like paint them and mix it up.
Oh, sweet.
That's awesome.
That's wow. I'm loving like the build outs, the
Yeah.
modulation of what you're doing.
Well, that's kind of what I'm working on, like as far as for retail, like pricing list for retail stores. Like, how is a retail store going to buy this? Because the first wave is pretty much only 2 figures, and then it's just a bunch of blanks and then accessory stuff. So my vision is that they'll take like the accessory stuff and the blanks and put those over by the Dungeons and Dragons and the models and the paints and stuff like that. If it's a comic book or a specialty type store, like a hobby store.
That's right.
And you'll have those over there. Then you'll have your Azrael and your Gabriel, and you'll put those over by like the comic books or the collectibles, stuff like that. That way,
man, this is so exciting. Like I'm so happy for you. This is awesome. It's man.
Just trying to get the word out there. That's just tough. But I think it's going really well. Like we've been raising a lot of money now on the backer kit, but I have to be able to get this pricing list. I'm afraid with the retail stuff is like I don't want to sell it at too low where I'm not making anything, but I also don't want to make it so that I'm selling it too high where the retailer is not going to buy it. So it's like
right. And so in factoring that in, what did you feel was too high or too low for you, if you can share?
So I want to make it so it's also affordable for families. That's why I kind of took a big loss, or not loss in a way. I hate to say it's a loss because I'm not here for like the profit. I'm here more for like just to be able to get them out and just to have a cool product.
Right.
So I wanted originally. I think that the way they should have sold for was probably about $75 to $85. Right now they're selling on Big Bad Toy Store for the first 2 figures are $55.
Right.
So I mean I think that's an affordable price for everybody. The second wave are going to be more. They're going to be around $65, $75. Just because they're going to be more tooling and and also these ones have already been funded. So I want to make sure that the first 2 at least we'll keep those, try to keep those as affordable as possible, and then we might have to go a little bit more up with the other 2. And eventually, once everything once the dust settles, be able to bring the price down so it's a happy medium.
That's right.
I like to keep it around 55 to 75. Anything above 75, it's in Mezco land, and I can't.
You don't want to go.
Yeah, and families aren't going to buy that for a kid, especially if you got like 7 kids like me. I got 5 kids.
I got 4.
Got a bunch of kids there. Okay, no.
No. Well, I will say this: like for the direction you're going, you're gonna tap into a part of the community that wants figures like that. So as people get your first wave and they start taking photos, it's gonna draw in more people because that's what it is. Everybody gets FOMO and they're like, man, I should have packed it when I had a chance. And then like, okay, now I gotta go to Big Bad, get the figure there, and I gotta go here, get it there, and it's gonna create like another fan base because it with other lines that I've seen come out, it's the same way. People be like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna back it at first.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, and then you see people take photos. For example, Ozzy, when Ozzy took the photos, because Ozzy kills the way he has this concept for art, and it's like crazy. So when he does it, it's like, damn shit, I should have did that. I gotta do it. So people are like, well, you know what? I think those look dope. I think I could do something with those toys. So it's like
actually another one there, Realm of Toys. He actually got him too, and he did some amazing shots too.
Yes.
Frank.
He does.
And just to piggyback on what Blitz is saying, and going back to your price point. Actually, if people in the community, all the people in the chat and whatnot, the price point is actually right on the money. And the reason being, and that's why I had that question earlier, is the articulation.
Yeah,
it's the 34 points of articulation that make it plus modular that make it hit that price point when you actually do comparison to other lines. It's right
there. You're getting the bang for your buck.
Exactly.
I mean, they pretty much are like in the realm of Mezco, but I don't want to be, I don't want to be like a soft goods stuff, and
Exactly.
but I love
what
what they do, but I want to be like around that price, but maybe a little bit less. So I'm not.
Yes,
Mhm.
but
I'm not
that's
there
actually actually what drives theirs up. But what the difference is, and you know, I'm not making a comparison just out of comparison's sake, is that you Mythic Legions does mythical things, but your price is where it is because out the gate it's the level of articulation. So just understand that when you guys are, you know, going out here and picking up Almighty Legends, it's the level of articulation because you're getting Marvel Legends articulation on a figure with the modular swap outs of a Mythic Legion. So you're right in that middle, which is awesome. That's
Also,
that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Also, you got to think about it as even if you dabble into or even close to Mezco has soft good, and that hinders articulation.
It does actually.
It does.
You know, I don't want to use one. I'm gonna use one as an example. Amazing figure, Constantine. Constantine is limited with the jacket on.
Yep.
So it's like
pulls
you
him back.
can't really put his arm with smoking his cigarette. It's things like that.
Yeah.
So where you're at with your articulation and price point is perfect.
And the modulation, it's adding the swapping out, doing that. That's the part that just amps it up because you don't get that across the board most of the time. A lot of the figure lines out there just don't have that going on for them. It's just not there. So that's very thoughtful that you thought down that line. I mean, it truly tells it not only you are a customizer, but you're a collector too. So you're giving back to the community things that you're thinking of that you would put into an action figure. So no, this is awesome. This is so awesome. So so awesome. Wow. This is really this journey. I'm happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Nothing but kudos. This is so awesome, and I got to get some in my hand.
Right.
They're coming.
So it's this. Oh man, you guys like and we've been like on our shows for a while now, just being cheerleaders and promoters of just like new lines coming out. New Kickstarters coming out because it's so nice to have this variety, to have these choices, have these options. You're not like pigeonholed or backed into the wall of just buying McFarlane or just buying Marvel Legends. You actually can sit there and say, "Oh, that looks really cool. I know I'm going to take a lot of shots of that. I'm getting that." Like that. This is the it's a golden age. I like to call it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
I don't think just several years ago these options were even available for the consumer. So
I mean, it's pretty amazing how small the community is kind of becoming. Like you know, like you can reach out to like someone and like Jason Yemenu who's done it, and they'll be like, "Hey, how do I do it? What am I do? What am I missing? What am I to do?" And he'll be like, "Oh yeah, here, this way." How approachable everybody is, and just because they're again, these are all people who used to play with toys. These are all people who still collect toys. These are all people. So it's like if you're able to tap into that, why not? Right.
Spread that out there. Put that out there. Give the community these options and choices of how they want to spend their hard-earned money. I think that's a good thing to do. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where things head because it's just man, it's just so good. You would never think, like I said, just a few years. You don't even go back 10 years. Just a few years ago, you would never think that you would have the options of buying action figures that you and the other creators are providing. It just wouldn't. That wasn't on the table. So kudos.
And the possibilities for like what you guys can do is limitless. Like I'm very excited to see where you take this. Like this, I'm ready for the ride, man.
I just want to get them in hand so I can start playing with them.
Don't we all?
Right.
That's when you're gonna have that moment when you have them all in your hand. You're gonna be like,
"Oh
wow, I did this."
Yeah. So before we get out of here, anybody in the chat have any last questions to throw? Darcy, anything you guys, anything that we didn't hit or something he didn't cover? Like let us know. And once again, just reiterating, thank you again for coming on with us. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
having me. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Just being pun intended, being a godsend to the community. Because, dude, this is cool. No, I'm serious. This is cool, man.
That's good.
I love this, man. We talk about. At least I talk about it every week, man. It's a golden age. We get so many different options.
It is.
So,
I mean, the fact that I didn't have the background in toy making, and the fact that people loved it enough that we want this product. So, yeah. I was going up against two Goliaths, and we made it. We're gonna do it.
Here, Toyotic has a question for you. He says, not sure if it was asked, but any plans for deluxe figures?
Yes. So the figures that you're getting in the first series, these are considered deluxe figures. Yes. Beyond that, like repaints or variants, stuff like that, I am looking at that. Again, it's learning the process of the manufacturer says you can do a color change, but it has to be 1,000 of them, and then you got to pay an extra like $750 or whatever it is to get the new paint. So but the issue with that is that your Big Bad Toy Store and your Power Cons and your shows, they want an exclusive figure, but they only want 200 of it. So then I'm like, okay, well, how do I get only 200 of it still?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm working on that part now. But yeah, we are working on trying to do show exclusives and online exclusives as well. So I am working on that. Awesome. But these are considered deluxe figures because they're going to have more. They have a lot of accessories, parts, and stuff that's going to come with them. Especially, you have Azrael, who's got the soft goods, and then
so true.
You're a very busy individual, and busy's always good when it comes to something like this. So that's
right.
Just got to make some money.
So you can keep collecting the other figures outside of your line.
Like, what do you do with your money? I buy more figures.
Right now it's going to be MWH money, so it's make what happen.
In perfect segue, last question. What's your favorite, not including your own, what's your favorite line to collect?
G.I. Joe.
Nice.
G.I. Joe and Transformers, hands down. I think those are, they've always been consistent with me. I'll always find something cool in those two lines. And plus being, I like to have, my hands are always moving. So like with Transformers, being able to transform them. G.I. Joes, I've always been a fan of G.I. Joes since I was like 3 when they first started coming out.
That's awesome.
I got a quick question real quick. What's a Grail piece in your collection?
Nice.
A Grail piece to get or a Grail piece I got?
No, that you have in your collection, like.
Oh, I have in my collection. Yeah. I would say I think it's my gold light tan.
Okay.
It's a remake. Gold Light Tan was one of the first original Transformers. Came out before the actual Robots in Disguise. He was a lighter. He was a Zippo lighter that transformed into like a 30-foot tall robot. So it was like my first toy that I got when I was like 2 years old. He's like gold. He's really cool. But yeah,
that's awesome.
my Grail.
Nostalgia feels.
But there's always another one that I want.
Right?
So then, what is the Grail that you want that you don't have?
I like to get the flag, but I don't know where I'd put it and where I'd be able to hide it from the wife.
That's a problem everybody has.
That's a whole nother issue in itself.
I'm gonna send you down a rabbit hole since you like to get the flag. You probably already seen. Have you seen the mods that guys have done to turn it into a full functional aircraft carrier by
I haven't.
Doing the bottoms, making the bottom look like Yeah. I'll send you in the message thing. I'll send you a couple YouTube links so you can just be like, oh man. Well, yeah. Thank you again.
Well, thanks.
Wow, this has been great, and man, we're so looking forward to your success with this. This is awesome, man. And nothing but success with this. And again, I'm looking forward to getting these figures. This is gonna be cool. I'm excited now. This is nice, man. Wow. This is rabbit holes. You guys, you do know you're officially an enabler. right?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I've learned of this. It's weird. I go to a show and I actually have people that follow me, or they bought the toys on Big Bad Toy Store. I'm like, wow, I have a fan. People want these.
Yes, this is awesome, man. Oh
Yeah.
wow, this is so cool. Well, fellas, you got any last words you wanted before we?
I just want to say thank you for reaching out and coming on with us and just
Yes, thank
I
you
really
so
appreciate you
much.
having me.
better explaining everything that you're doing, and we look forward to seeing the growth in what you do and in the community as well. And like I said, it's like, well, to piggyback off of Thor, it's going to be a Naval City because everybody's going to be like, oh,
Right?
now I gotta
Yep.
shoot it, and yeah. But once again, I will put the link up on the page. It'll
Awesome.
be up
Thank
at the end of the show on the Pig Bar, and we'll have it on the Lazy Boys, where you guys can click on the link and support and purchase, man, because this is something special.
Yeah, we'll put it in the post.
Yeah.
That'll be we'll post for it and whatnot. And again, you're welcome anytime. Come on, just
Oh, I love it. Yeah, thank
hey,
you.
I'm dropping in today. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you
I don't have a lot of real
Let's
friends.
we have an open door policy. Like if,
Oh, cool.
Yep.
we have a lot of people that just reach out to us and just be like, hey, we're gonna be on. So that's fine. Anytime you're ready, and if you want, the door's always
here.
open.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Thanks again, brother, and appreciate this. And nothing but well wishings towards this and
Yes.
success.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll stay in touch. We'll I got some more stuff coming up. So
Definitely.
And we're gonna stick around just for a little bit, because
We know, you have another thing to
I got to
do,
jump off. I got to do hanging out with Yimbo.
Nice.
Hey.
We're gonna open some stuff and do what we do. So
Cool.
have a good one, brother. Thank you.
All right. Thanks
All right.
again.
Much.
Peace
Take
out.
Thank
care,
you
brother.
again.
See ya.
That was awesome.
What's going on? Yeah,
Man,
how's it going,
I'm
man?
excited.
That was good. I am too, man. I'm on it, man. This is good. This is really cool. Because I did not realize it was going that deep, or he was
I didn't
going
know
that
they were
deep.
branching out into like the Egyptian stuff and like,
Right. This is nice.
like they can hit like so like they can. Oh man,
I know.
It's-
It's a lot. It leaves, and it's cool because I've been kind of like I've been waiting on something like this because it matches up with, to me it matches up with Mythic Legions, because you have these companion figures that have their own story too, and so it's like I jumped in on the Spiro. I'm jumping in on this. I'm just like, it's cool to jump in on the,
I mean, kind
the
of
new
like
kids on the block doing it.
kind of like lore wise, like what I was saying earlier, since these are larger than life characters like gods and mythical characters and stuff, like they can go with any line, and
Yes.
then it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
matter of the scale because they're supposed to be big and imposing and powerful.
Yes, and you're right. They could. I mean, you can have a character like this show up in any scene with any character just based on what they are to begin with.
I hope eventually we get like Gods of Olympus.
Yes.
I would think that that's coming from somebody. I mean, I don't. It's these are, as I was saying earlier, and he confirmed it. These are public domain. I don't know why.
Oh, Toy Addict, yes.
I can
sorry.
misbehave.
Yeah, he called me before the show. He was like, he was gonna behave for the first hour because we're doing like an interview. So he was like, the second hour he was gonna be like, I'm gonna misbehave, but he's asking permission. So yes, you can misbehave.
Well, and not only that, but you hit us with a zinger anyway with the beer being lined up, because he did say he lined it up. So that was dope. That was really good. You're right on time, man. And I forgot to ask him, because after asking him if he saw the new Transformers, what did he think of it? So yeah, I hope he checked it out. I still have to check it out. I'm like Blitz, I gotta check it out. Probably check it out sometime during the week.
Yeah, I'm watching it next Sunday for Father's Day.
Well, I was gonna watch it next weekend, but I think we're gonna go during the day this week, because this weekend's Flash, and I gotta see Keaton. I got to see Keaton.
I still got to see Spider-Verse, dude. Like, what the fuck? I want to see it.
Look, man, let me tell you something. It is the best superhero. It is. Like, I'm not even gonna debate. I can't debate it. First of all, it needs, like, I know the original won Academy Award for animation. This one actually just needs to win Academy Award for Best Picture. It's amazing.
It's just not even spoiling anything. Yeah. It's Easter egg central. It's from the soundtrack to the action to the emotion.
Yes,
it's just so much that went on. My wife was confused the whole time, but I explained it to her. But
the first one is one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Agree.
This one tops that.
Oh, it kills it. And what is so amazing about this one, and this isn't a spoiler either, is that I found it absolutely incredible how they were able to capture facial emotions on the faces of animated characters that they were like, there was some times when I was just looking at their face when they're saying the line or they're saying the dialogue.
For you, Toy Addict.
And it was just like, are you kidding me? This is animated? That they're emoting that well in an animated? It was like, how did they texture map this shit? I don't know. It's just some of the acting was like superb, man. There would be scenes where you're just like, damn, that was good. Wow.
And like I said, the Easter eggs, they did not disappoint.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah. Here's a new face of Marlboro. Yeah, man.
They're camels.
Come on, there you go. Got you. You're gonna enjoy it, man. I didn't want it to end, to be honest, because by the time I got to the end, I was like, "What?"
I'm assuming there's after credit stuff too.
No, because it ends so perfectly. You can't have you just get ready for next year. Just get ready for next year, because you're gonna be ready for next. You're gonna actually sit there for another 2.5 hours if they had the movie ready for you. You wouldn't.
It was another
Infinity War situation.
Yeah. It was. You look, man. It's just, oh God, it was so good, man. And
I dare say that is better than an Infinity War, only because Infinity War left one door open.
Yeah.
As the Spider-Man movie left multiple doors open.
It's also that, like, why I put it above Infinity War is because there was stuff that they did in the film, man, that, like, I like Miles. I've always liked Miles, but his characterization in this film, it slaughtered his iterations in the comic book. It slaughtered his it was so he's because he's the modern Spider-Man, right? Because Peter Parker's always been Spider-Man, and then along comes Miles Morales, and he's always kind of had this, regardless of people whether they want to admit to it or not. Miles has always had this kind of he's number 2 kind of feel, because he's after Peter Parker. He's right. He's not Peter Parker. He's Miles Morales. Dude, this movie, I was like, God damn, he's might be. Is he really vying for Peter's slot? Because he came dope. Miles Morales is an amazing character, bro, and you didn't know how deep he was or how enriched the character development was until you see this film and you see, like, his motivations, his understanding. Man, it's so dope. It's dope, dude. It killed it. And I think what kind of maybe hurt Infinity War over the Spider-Verse is that you didn't really have one main character that you were like, this is the dude, or this is
dope.
Wow, that's
I was doing some posing earlier.
There you go. You're teasing yourself. You didn't really have that. I mean, of course, you had Tony Stark, you had Star-Lord, you had Spider-Man, you had Thor, you had everybody, but you had Captain America. But this, even with the ensemble, Miles is the main. Miles is Miles, bro. He's the main. He's the dude, and that's what was dope.
To keep on subject, but not to kind of get off subject, but keep on subject. Only because
you don't want to spoil.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil. But did you guys hear? So Insomniac has Spider-Man 2, the game, coming out for PS5 next year, or I mean at the end of this year. Somewhere near the end of this year, right? So Venom and Kraven the Hunter is supposedly the main villain of the game, correct?
Okay.
But they just said that the Venom is not Eddie Brock.
Oh,
So I love that they did that. So in the very first Spider-Man game, they teased Harry Osborn as Venom. From the very first game because he's dying.
Right.
And they have like the symbiote lingering around or whatever. I don't think so. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's just Harry Osborn. He's gonna be Venom." I don't think it's Harry Osborn either. I think Kraven is gonna be Venom.
Oh, interesting.
His body type that he has for the game is the same body type that they show Venom fighting Spider-Man and Miles.
And I could see him using the symbiote to better himself to become a better hunter.
That's right. Right.
So I think it's him. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off.
No, that's a good one.
No,
and it doesn't spoil, but he's in I don't even want to say it because that'd be kind of like a spoiler.
Yeah.
But it kind of canons the game to the entire Earths, if you say like you want to say it like that. I guess you could say.
Well, I mean that's really not a spoiler. We all know going in it's multiverse stuff. So
yeah.
But to see that it's all connected is dope.
That is crazy to see it all connected.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm going to see it multiple times.
Yeah, I am too, man.
Yeah.
You're going to enjoy it. It's such a good film. It blew me away, man. I don't know. Yeah.
It was better than what I thought it was.
Wasn't it though?
What I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because I kind of was like, man, it'll be all right. Based on the trailer, the trailers are dope, but they do not do it justice to how dope the film is, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right.
The film is just next level, bro.
It was
God, dog.
It was special. I would say that about a lot of movies.
Yeah,
but it was a special movie.
You felt like it. What was crazy is that it was so good, dude. It actually felt like real. If that makes it felt real, dude. Yeah. That's weird.
There's so much character development. It wasn't focused on one character in the movie. It was just emotional development throughout the whole entire movie. Through everybody that was interacted, I guess you could say. With.
Exactly. But Miles still got the shine though. That was dope. They pulled it up. They were able to, like Blitz said, give everybody everybody some dope stuff, but then they still made Miles the shine. It's dope, bro. It's so dope. And he's like you said, the music was perfect, the editing was perfect, everything. Oh man, it was just so good, man. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they topped the first one.
All I'm gonna say is I need a new Peter B figure. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we do. Well, I mean, hopefully we'll get more from I want to see more just figures released of Spider-Verse period. Man.
I know there's one figure we're gonna get in general from the movie, but I don't want to say it because it kind of spoils.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Samuel will do more Spider-Verse figures for the new movie too.
Yeah, I got
one in particular I want.
Actually, I've got just the Into the Spider-Verse. Gwen is showing up sometime. Hopefully, I think it just shipped.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully that'll show up soon. Unworthy. We were gonna watch Spider-Man yesterday, but then got drunk at Applebee's and decided to do some more and play mini golf. Damn it! Yeah,
mini golf is fun too.
Right. Go see it sober if you can, because you need to get.
You want to remember the movie.
Yeah, you need it to kick you in the ass when you're fully sober. That's what you need to do. What up, Ravistan? And also thanks everybody tonight for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
with our guest man interview. We appreciate it, y'all.
I know the one you're talking about, and yes, I need a hot toy of that character today.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think I know which one he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same page.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping the Sentinel makes that character. Because I think I know which character you're talking about too. I hope the Sentinel makes that character because he was one of my favorites. I can say he.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah. He's one of my favorites. One of my
on the
favorites.
same page.
One of my favorites. But it was so funny. It was funny. That's what was crazy. It was funny too. The movie was funny too, but it was also like anticipation on the edge of your seat. It had just the elements, man. It had the elements.
Nice.
What you guys got anything to open tonight?
I kept it the whole
What?
5 days.
Oh, he
Ready.
did it.
Proud of myself.
Worthy says, I'm hoping someone makes a Nick Cage Superman. If the rumors are true, he has a cameo on Flash. I heard that. I
heard those rumors.
I'm ready for Flash this weekend. Ezra is Ezra, but I got to see Michael Keaton, man. That's what's up.
No, your idea did not flop, AC Mecca. We spoke about it, and we're going to announce it for something next month.
Oh, nice.
Remember the idea that he ran by me?
Yes.
Yeah. Midnight. Thanks for joining, man.
Midnight. No, Nick, it's just to keep that. The reason why I'm hyped for Flash is I got to keep that. I got to keep the hype going for Spider-Man because now, after the 3 Tom Holland Spider-Mans, I only counted. Well, I counted all 3 of the originals, but the first 2 are still OG to me. And then I liked the 2 Andrew ones. They were decent. Yeah, I'm hyped for Keaton, man, because Keaton's got that shine now. He came back he was kind of off the radar. He came back in Homecoming, got that shine. Now he's still getting the shine. It's Fat Man can. So yeah, man, I'm ready for that. It's Keaton. Yeah, that's my birthday month. Oh, nice. I got spoiled seeing the Flash, and I will say it brought me to tears. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, dude, it looks like a fun. It looks fun, man. And when you add Keaton, that's all you need. Ezra's gonna be silly. It'll probably make tons of money, and they'll probably keep the dude around. But he's a goon.
I'm still undecided if I want to see it in theaters or not.
It's Keaton. Go and support.
I know,
go and
but
support.
it's Ezra Miller.
Don't go and support for the Millers. If you're gonna go and support for the Millers, take a Miller with you to drink.
I think
that's only Millers I'm supporting is drink.
I think we're gonna. My wife wants to go see it, so I think we're gonna go see it. I don't want to support the movie, but again, I do want to see Keaton. And I heard about the Nick Cage cameo, but I also heard the ending is not what everybody expects, and supposedly there's a cliffhanger and a whole bunch of stuff. So
okay.
Oh well.
I'm hoping that's accurate.
I think I read something where they're open for a sequel with him as well.
There was he should not be replaced when part 2 comes out. And the person was like, oh, part 2 comes out.
Right?
Well, that's that Miller.
Ryan Reynolds cannot cameo as Green Lantern. That movie was erased from the codex.
In fact, Ryan Reynolds himself erased that movie. So that Hal Jordan's actually dead.
Before he was even born.
So, Miller is a shit bird that everybody loves, but everybody loves.
Yeah. And it's true because Barry Allen's one of my favorite characters from DC. I love the Flash.
Barry's dope.
But they just got a whack job playing him.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why Keaton. That's all I can only defer to the default. Keaton's the default. I don't give no shine to no levels. That's what's up.
And it's gonna be good to see Batfleck back too.
Yes,
I really
liked
like
him as Batman. He was dope. He's a dope Batman in my opinion. So, well, you got anything open, Green?
Well, I was hoping to have the the '89 Batman, but
What happened?
it's coming tomorrow apparently.
Ah,
But
oh,
I do have. I did get this guy the other day.
oh,
Broad,
sick.
Broadway.
Nice.
Well, you want to kick us off? Kick it off, man.
Yeah,
Kick
let's
it
go.
off. Kick it off.
So I found Broadway and Target.
Nice.
So the only
Awesome.
one I'm missing now is Lexington
Yes.
out of the main crew. Check out this like staff that he comes with. So it's got an axe on one end and a mace on the other, but you can take it
sick.
apart.
All right, NECA.
But here's okay. So they did this, but they messed up because he only comes with one grip hand, one sword holding hand, because he has the two fist hands, the two open hands, and then he has one hand that's made specifically for holding. Like he comes with a bag of popcorn, so it's made instead of doing a second sword holding hand, because he comes with two weapons.
Wow.
They gave him an item specific hand. So
Unworthy. Keep opening those beers. Keep opening those beers.
Yeah. He looks sick. The mouth doesn't articulate. It's
I was about to
one
say,
piece.
it's jaw articulated.
It looks like it did, right?
It does, right? Because you can tell like there's something underneath it, but
Damn.
no.
Come on.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, because they were doing good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and let me get his alternate head real quick.
Oh, nice. Okay, so he didn't come with a articulate thing, became alternate head. That's that works.
Yeah.
Gives him some redemption.
That's so weird.
It is weird. Oh, so you got that.
Here's the other head. Yeah.
That's why his mouth ain't articulated, because he came with an alternate head.
But Brooklyn's jaw is articulated,
That's
and
right.
it comes with another screaming head. So
That blows, man.
and he also comes with this bag of popcorn and a chicken leg.
There you go. Oh, that's gonna get mileage. That chicken leg. And the popcorn bag too.
Yeah.
Those are both.
But like my thing is, what characters are they going to release? Because we need closed wings for all of these guys now.
Yeah.
So
wonder if
they're
they'll
going to
just
be
do a closed wing pack, like an accessory pack, with
that's what they should do. But I'm afraid they're going to do like a bunch of side characters and just like the humans, then just stick the wings with them.
Damn, make you build out that universe.
And I do have also one more thing that I got in the mail. So our boy Custom Toys printed me a Dark Helmet head sculpt from Spaceballs.
That's dope.
For the Black Series.
That's dope.
Spaceballs.
That is dope.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
And you said you have a body to put it on already, right?
I got it coming. I ordered it off of Amazon. Yeah,
nice.
Because I couldn't. I went to because I know he got discounted a while ago, so I went to a few Targets to see if they would have one, but they didn't. So Amazon had him for like $16. So I was like,
nice.
Let's go.
Can't beat that.
But yeah, I'm gonna paint it with like a glossy black.
Yes.
And
that's
dope. Good to go.
Yeah.
Raspberry. Nobody gives me the raspberry.
Oh yes, that's dope.
So Customs, again, thank you so much. You are amazing.
That's what's up. That's the homie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got keeping in theme with last night's fun. I got Miguel. Spidey 29 up on it. I pre-cut it because it's on this blister card. Get Miguel out. Which, while I'm talking about Miguel, he's dope. Comes with all the extra hands and stuff. Miguel, I'm just going to say, because I'm a Hot Toy collector, Hot Toy's smoking crack on that Spidey 29. That thing, it's a big Marvel legend. So I don't know why he's a big Marvel legend. might as well just get a Marvel Legend this size instead of $200. So he's pretty dope. He's got some articulation. He's got his web cape that comes on.
He got that weird torso.
Oh, his back isn't too bad.
Oh no, that's not bad at all.
Okay.
It's actually dope. It actually works. I don't know why Miles is like I don't know why Miles has got that Heath Ledger back, that Brokeback Mountain. I don't know why. Man.
That Brokeback Mountain. That Matt Damon.
Yeah, that Matt Damon.
Brokeback Miles.
Yeah.
Brokeback.
Because everybody else articulates. That's a weird design. I don't know why he did that. But he's dope.
How's his joints?
They're really smooth for once. You feel solid. They're smooth. They move good. He doesn't need to be heated up, but they move really smooth. He's dope.
You remember Spider Punks was super gummy. Like,
No, I haven't opened him
he
yet.
couldn't stand.
I haven't opened him yet, but because I got scared after you said that, so he's still in the box.
Yeah.
He's
think-
top heavy.
Mhm. Yeah. He's
That's
got
the only
those the Batman animated shoulders going
Yeah,
on.
he's very top heavy. Top heavy. He's dope, dude. He comes out your hands.
If Sentinel doesn't make him, I'm gonna pull the trigger on the SH1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the SH1, but I'm holding out.
Ooh, that price though.
I'm holding
Yeah,
because only SH stuff I'm getting is going to be Spider-Gwen. Everything else will have to be Sentinel.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Marvel Legend, but it's because the SH. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Well, I'll get Miles and her.
Mhm.
Ah, man, see, you guys are damn enablers. I'll probably mess around and get him too, probably. I don't know. It's hard not to, man, once you go down that rabbit hole.
Mhm.
This dude's dope. So let's see. Benny's got that Star Wars. Star Wars. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
he got
no.
Star Wars. So I got Pablo. I did the same thing. I pre-cut it,
yes.
Mhm.
and I know I didn't put it back in the box for those who think I can't actually have anything unopened for Sunday. And to prove it, the guys know me. Like if I get something, I always shoot it right away, and then I
He
send
does.
it in the chat. So I haven't sent anything to Pablo, so that means I ain't shoot it.
There you go.
I mean, I ain't open. I like
Nah,
the
that's-
scaling of Pablo.
Okay.
Wicked was like extra midget.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see here. So he comes with his staff.
Sick.
There
It's
he is.
good.
Yeah.
I love
good.
that this is not attached to him, so it doesn't.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't mess with his
Clever.
articulation.
It has, bro.
But you could get him in a midget running pose. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna put him in a midget running pose.
And it's also cool because you can store his staff. You can put it through the back loop on his belt and store it on his back.
Oh, dope.
Nice. Yeah, look, midget running pose.
There you go. That
Run
looks
him in
like
on
a
that
movie.
beat. Run him in on that beat.
He's smooth though. Like it's not hard to get him into a pose.
Oh, that's nice. That's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. His right leg has dropped down joint, but his left leg, nope.
Damn.
I wish like the knife would have came off on his belt at least.
Oh.
That should have came as a separate piece. Like
Yeah, it
Wicked.
just-
Wicked comes with a whole bunch of shit.
Right. Did you just plug into the belt?
But the staff is dope. Hold on, let me put the staff in his hand. He's a pretty solid figure.
Damn, song stuck in my head.
Yo, I just went and tugged on mine's legs because when you said I had a pull down joint, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that shit.
That's dope.
Yeah. When I put it in the running pose, I noticed the joint drop. I was like, oh, stepping it up for these
I
guys.
missed that apparently.
Damn. He's dope,
Yeah.
dude.
He's dope. I
Oh,
like
that's sick.
We need more Ewoks, people.
Yeah.
Hasbro, get to it. Give me an army of Ewoks.
Can't go wrong.
He's dope, though. He's
Give me
real
low
smooth.
gray.
We might get him, and I think that'll probably be the end of it.
Oh,
I don't-
right.
Well, I mean, he's like he would be like the last of like the main ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like any other Ewoks they would do would just be maybe like
It's Brandos.
Yeah, it sucks because they won't do anymore. It's just like who else are you gonna do that was named throughout?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But he's dope.
Dope.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do?
Oh, Jesus. Because there's not enough Ewoks. You're right.
Yeah.
They're coming through, man. Jeez. So what y'all got coming? You got anything coming?
Oh yeah, man.
Uh-oh. What you got the laundry list.
I have 2 mythics coming.
Damn.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken, the names are Azar and Zazar, which are the demon brothers from Poxus.
Oh, nice.
Those were a gift from my wife for our anniversary.
Awesome.
And then I got some stuff to keep because I'm redoing my setup on my desk. So I got some stuff like that for that coming. And then everything else is just pre-orders. Poxus Wave, All-Star 6, the last wave from Mythics before this that they announced that was coming out with Sir Elijah and all those.
Okay.
Kano, a few WWE Elites and Ultimate Editions. It's like real precise stuff though. It's not like it's like how you say like I got stuff that I knew I wanted and I was gonna shoot. So it's like all Mythics, which is almost all of it is next year besides Poxus.
That's right.
And Mortal Kombat figures, which is whatever comes out.
Kano's got to be soon, right? Because DMA did that review. It's got to be soon, right?
Yeah.
He did the review on Liu Kang, and then when I got the figure, it was about a month later. So I would say maybe the same timing.
Sometime in July.
Yeah, sometime in July, maybe.
That's cool.
I want to say because he did the review, like I said, for Liu Kang, and like a month later, I got my notification that he shipped it.
Okay.
But other than that, nah. And I mainly picked those 2 demon figures not only for Mythics, but I thought it would be cool to have demon figures for Constantine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's good. That's a good point.
But that's about it.
What you got coming, Green?
Just Batman tomorrow.
Nice.
I've been a lot of people are getting their Dino Thunder Blacks, so
When?
mine should be shipping soon too.
When are we getting them? Tell me.
Are these like Hasbro Pulse that are shipping out first? Or?
I ordered them on Big Bass. So I don't know.
Same.
I saw somebody got it and they ordered it through GameStop.
Yeah, the man
Oh,
GameStop,
wow.
man. Shit.
Damn, maybe I need to check some GameStop.
Yeah, but I can't unless he's
You'd be
in
surprised.
the store. If he's in the store, I get. But I'm not ordering from GameStop, man.
Oh no, not ordering online. Like I check in store. I ain't playing that shit.
It's straight trash.
Yeah, nothing. I pre-ordered Lexington,
Nice.
the gargoyle. I'll probably end up finding it in store beforehand, but safety net. You know.
Okay, Green. Are you going to get the Mirage TMNT 4-pack?
Nah.
Damn you, man.
No, I got to draw a line, so I'm sticking with the movie Turtles and then the Super Sevens.
Super Seven.
Yeah. So the Mirage Turtles, oh, they look good.
Yeah,
I saw like the Shredder and like the Casey Jones that they did too. And I do want the Splinter. The Splinter looks amazing.
Want Splinter?
Yeah, but if I get Splinter, then I'll have to get the Turtles. And if I get the Turtles, I'll have to get Shredder.
So you're getting
I'll have to get all of them. Yes.
You're getting everything. I'll live through you guys because, like I said, I can't. Not that I don't want to, but I can't just get into a line of Turtles.
I'm only just getting them for it because I ain't messing with the Super Sevens or the other movies. I just want those four.
Yeah.
I went on and did it, man, just because I pulled the damn plug on the Spider-Man 3-pack. So I guess it's shipping this week.
Enable City.
I did it, man. I was like, oh my God. It's mainly for the Andrew Spider-Man. That's actually looks to be one of the dopest Marvel Legends they made in a long time.
I think the only reason why I didn't pull the trigger on that or even the SH Figure Arts Spider-Man is because for me, my Spider-Man is Scarlet Spider.
Oh,
I've
really?
always loved the design.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, Blitz. That's
okay.
Learn something new every day.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So like
major props, man. Scarlet.
I've always loved the design.
Yes.
Like it's, and then I can't remember the guy's name on Instagram. I gotta try to find it again, but he took a random figure and he turned it into Scarlet Spider from scratch, and he knocked it out the park. And I was just like, damn, that's dope how you did that, man. Like he took a body, he dyed the body red.
Oh, that's dope.
And he took, it's crazy. So yeah, I need I know the Mafex one is coming.
Yes.
I need a Scarlet Spider solid, like a solid Scarlet Spider figure.
Yeah, I'm anticipating, and I'm gonna get it regardless because I'm with you. Scarlet Spider is he's probably my favorite other iteration of Spider-Man. I like him. I actually like that iteration of Spider-Man better than the symbiote, the costume Spider, like Black and White.
Yeah, I agree.
Spider's Ben Riley's the homie. Is so. I'm sure Marvel's gonna release a new one in an updated body, and I'll definitely get that. I'll pretty much get any Scarlet Spider figure that is released in the scale. So,
I want to see how the Mafex one is first. If if Mafex comes through, like Mafex come through, that figure is going to be solid.
Yeah. Well, I would get the Marvel Legends reissue just because I want one that I can just get crazy with and be a pocket figure and shit like that. I'm not gonna mess up them all.
Yeah.
It's like,
and then get the real version later on. The high version.
Mafex is no, that's cool. But I pulled the plug. It's like whatever. I'll get it's I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try and have fun with the three of them. We'll see. We'll see. Because you know what it was? It was because really I have nothing else coming. so I was looking at the wallet, and it was looking back at me. You're gonna do it, aren't you? I was like, yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
No, I ain't got nothing else. And so I went on and did it. Because that's pretty much it. Because they pushed back some of the other Joes that came out when Rock and Roll did. I can't think of course, Mythic Legions, but that's a ways. Because now I'm definitely a ways because they're Necronomus ones. So like Blitz said, that's in January or something maybe.
I mean, if they keep it the way they've been distributing, I see Poxus coming maybe end of August, September. I'm not gonna say Cosmics because I don't know how they're gonna distribute Cosmics, but the way they do Mythics, so I say August, September for Poxus Wave. I want to say February for Necromanus or Necro, whatever it's called, right? And then I want to say maybe June or July for All Star 6.
June or July. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, I ain't got too much coming. I did order the variant Big Bad Toy Store Vampirella because she
Nice.
got bloody hands and bloody mouth. I mean, it's
Mhm.
I did that. But yeah, nothing else. So I was like, man, just get the 3-pack. Do it. Just get it. Shit. Nothing else.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, there you go. There it was. Just do it.
Mhm.
Got nothing else.
Do it. Go ahead, do it.
I'm right
Do it.
here. Order me. Order me. I did pick this up though. Oh, excuse me. I did pick up so I finally got Bone Collector because I missed the first time.
Nice.
Dollarverse. So I got him.
Oh, nice.
He came yesterday. My wife and I went to the Disney store, outlet store or whatever, and I picked up a Chewbacca. Look at the price.
Oh, nice.
Look at that price.
$10.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's the Diamond Select, I guess, like Disney
Oh,
store.
nice.
But he's in scale with Black Series.
Let's go.
Sick.
So he's gonna be my primary
Mhm.
Chewbacca. And then I found this. This was just the buy because I felt like being silly.
Mhm.
It's Captain
Oh,
Carter.
nice.
But look at the price.
$17.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then it's cool.
You could do
So,
some
yeah.
customizing on that.
And for those that don't know, since I'm military, they were even cheaper because I gave them my discount. So it's like that shit was cheap as shit. So it was just impulse buys being out.
Mhm.
But I had nothing else coming, so I got the damn 3-pack. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah. What up, Clintastic?
Yo.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. That's it. Speaking of, that's a great segue. Rowdy Boys this Wednesday, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna get rowdy.
Pick
Big
bar.
Going down.
What the hell? Wait. Oh, I did. What? Damn it! I did something accidentally. This stupid thing. What is that? Hold on.
Oh, I see it.
How did? What the hell? How do I fix that? Hold on, Vico. I gotta get you back. Stupid.
Oh, shit.
Ah. How the hell do I fix that? Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's weird. I was trying to
throw it away. Throw it away now.
I was trying to pull up comments and it actually did the exact opposite. Damn it. Hold on. That's weird. Anyway,
Now I want to do an Ewok shot.
damn it. How do I get that back? I have to figure that out behind the scenes. Wow.
Would you have to go to like account settings maybe for
I
like
guess,
YouTube?
man, I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna try and figure out how to fix it. Stupid thing. Ah, I hate this. Sometimes this thing is really great, other times it's not. Hold on. But yeah, other than that, while I try and figure out how to do this, I guess we can get into what we got coming.
We just did that.
No, not what we got. Come on, I'm talking about the shows.
I'm sorry.
I was like, wait,
I'm tired.
wait a
It's
minute.
been a long day.
What the hell is this?
Well, for next Sunday, we're gonna do the top 10 so far this year.
Yes.
So to everybody in the chat that wants to participate, grab your top 10 figures so far this year that you've purchased. This is the only thing I kept forgetting to say. Doesn't have to be a release from this year. It could also be a purchase that you made this year. And it could have been a figure from last year or just a grail, whatever it is. And it's just your top 10 figures so far this year. And what we'll do is we'll send you guys the link as the show progresses, and we'll have you guys come on and you can just show us your top 10, have the figures with you, and then just tell us probably pretty much why your top 3 out of that 10 is your top 3, and then we'll just keep going from there. I still haven't decided on my number 1 figure of the year so far. I can't
Really?
think of I don't know, I can't justify picking one right now, at least not yet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a toss up right now. I mean, we'll see. I'm leaning towards one in particular, but we'll see. And as of right now, we're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing a 5,000 follower giveaway.
Yes.
When I reach that, that'll be a diorama. So I'm gonna do a 12 by 12 2-way diorama. So one side will be a modern setup, like a living room or something of that nature, and then you flip both sides around. Will be magnetic, and that'll be like a more like a stone wall and ground, like more of a medieval time, I guess you could say, or a castle style. And I think that'll be dope. So once I hit 5,000, we'll do a giveaway. I'll figure out what we'll do to do that. That's about all we got really going on at the current moment.
Right.
It's been a real chill month for us.
Yes.
We've just been enjoying what we got going and just enjoying the company. But we got Rowdy Boys on Wednesday. We got us in particular. We'll be making an appearance on Behind the Plastic soon. Each individually will be shooting individually, and then they'll have that 12-minute thing. I'm going to try once again to Ace Ventura my 12 minutes and try to answer as many questions as possible.
Keep them coming.
Right.
I'm gonna try to do most of it in the Arnold voice.
There you
we'll see
go.
how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, I don't know if you were able to fix or no still.
No, I think I'm gonna have to do it afterwards.
All right, so then I'll just do the rundown then. So hey, if you guys want to be a host on the Pick Bar, reach out to one of us. Let us know. We'll get you guys on this Wednesday. We got the Rowdy Boys jumping on. Unworthy, Clintastic, Skoyatic, and hopefully AB will be able to jump on. He's been taking care of some stuff, so we're all about what you got to do. This is secondary to us. If he's able to jump on, those 4 will be definitely having a banger show. I know they'll have some beer and some fun and some rowdy comments. Clint will probably have his glass of wine. So if you guys want to reach out to us, let us know if you want to host a Pick Bar. And like I say all the time, we can't reach everybody in the community. Only you guys can by participating. You guys will see photos that we don't see in the algorithm just because IG is a bitch. So reach out to us, let us know, and you guys can do what we do. Appreciate the community. If you guys want to be a host on Lazy Boys, reach out to one of us, let us know. We'll get you on as well. Lazy Boys is exactly in the name. We're just lazy, kicking back, having fun, opening toys, and just shooting the shit. It's a spotlight for whoever we have on. Tonight we had Almighty Legends on, and it was all for him and his company. Amazing dude. Love where the company and the way his vision is for the toy line and where they're going with that. So definitely check him out. I will be posting the link that he sent me on the Pick Bar page and the Lazy Boy page at the end of the show. You can check out Green on Echo Base Radio.
Yeah.
We love Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We should be filming another episode this Sunday. So we don't do anything live yet. We're pre-recording, but so we're filming. We're going to talk about Return of the Jedi this week.
Nice.
So we'll film the episode this Sunday. Hopefully, I can get it up about midweek. So
Awesome.
We're
So
excited.
anything and everything Star Wars lore.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely check out their show. It's great. Him and his boy Jeffrey, right?
Yes.
I remembered his name.
Yeah.
See, I'm not that fucked up in the head.
Right.
Definitely check them out. I love hearing it and just listening to the knowledge that both of them have for something I enjoy very much in life, which is Star Wars.
Yes.
So definitely check them out. Check out Kushi Mama in the Collector Sector. I know she posted something today of her next episode.
Yeah.
Check out Behind the Plastic with Not a Bird, Not a Plane, Toy Photography, Sequential Plastic, TMNT _1987 underscore. Like I said, we'll be a guest on theirs coming up pretty soon, maybe sometime next month. No, we're recording this month. I think we're going to be on the following month. Check out A Worthy Addiction with Unworthy Collector and Toy Addict 17. Phenomenal show and then phenomenal stuff they got going on. Also check out Unworthy AF and Unworthy Blog. He's also the creator of the Masterclass. Check out all those backlog Masterclass that he had put out. Those are some great tutorial stuff and you get your questions answered if you have any. So definitely check it out. What the fuck is going on? I can't remember. It's a lot. It's a lot to try to remember. Yeah. So bear with me because I can't remember everything. I'm trying to think. I know there was something else. Yeah, fuck it. Screw it. I'll figure it out later.
We're going to mention AC's thing.
The who?
AC Mecca.
No, we're going to do it next month. So we'll announce. AC Mecca had an amazing idea. He ran it by me. I brought it to the guys, and we definitely want to do it. But I think starting it in the beginning of July will be the best way to do it.
Yeah,
because we're going to be doing the top 10, and then that'll lead into everything else we got going on, the giveaway, and everything else in between. But definitely, once again, thank you everybody for joining us.
Yeah.
It was greatly appreciated. The interview process for Almighty Legends was amazing. And then thank you for just staying with us in the chat and kicking back with us. And Vico, we're sorry for.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out because I can see his thing. So maybe I didn't do it.
He's back. He's back.
No, that was me.
Was an earlier comment. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to test it. I don't know.
I got to read it though because when I looked at the chat, all his comments were erased.
Right.
Yeah, I can't see it.
But no, it still says it's banned. It still says it. I don't understand.
What the hell, man? I hit this thing accidentally. How the hell? I have to figure it out, or I'm going to have to email them and figure out how to fix it.
But once again, thank you everybody for joining us. It was greatly appreciated. Always kicking in with us. Thank you all. I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else?
No.
Nah. You hit it.
Yeah. Go see that Spider-Man.
Man.
10-4.
We got a little small Spider-Man Miles Morales collab going on tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
yeah, we
enjoy our Miles photos, if you will.
Yes.
But thank you once again to everybody. It was greatly appreciated. You guys kicking it with us. We'll see you guys Wednesday when we jump on at the end for Pig Bar.
Yes.
And we're still working the kinks out for when we're gonna do Friday night feeds.
That's right.
As we're scheduling, but if not,
it'll be
see you guys next Sunday for Lazy Boys. Bring your top 10 because I want to see it. I don't care if your top 10 and the number one is a Barbie. Bring it.
It could be.
We want to see it.
Yeah.
With that being said, it's time to stop being lazy.
Y'all heard the man. We up out of here.
Heard him.
Late.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me and my guys in the dog.
Now get to the chopper.
Get to the almighty legends now.
Yes.